recording, so just hold it.
This is the vice consul, Aisha, so
Okay.
it's just like the speakerphone.
Aisha.
How are you going to help us?
Yeah.
We need justice. Justice denied. Justice denied. Justice denied.
Up on it. Aisha. Saima. Okay. Yeah, you probably already know about the arrest. The murders that took place in Sialkot, right?
Yes, very unfortunate.
Yeah, I know, and we're here not just because we're Pakistanis, but because we're human beings, and seeing that murder on video was just devastating. It was unspeakable. The cruelty was just unspeakable, and so we're here to make some demands of the Pakistani government. We're going to be giving you a sheet with the demands that we have, but one of them was that all the police officers who stood there and encouraged the killing should be brought to justice.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, they should be arrested, not just suspended, and they should be given at least 20 years in prison, if not the death penalty.
Oh, no.
Because they are just as responsible. They are just as responsible for the killing of those as were the murderers. And the murderers, we want death penalty for them, nothing less.
Yeah, sure.
Okay? If we cannot stone them to death like those brothers were killed, then these murderers should at least be hung. That is the least that those brothers deserve.
Especially those that were directly involved.
अगर ऐसे होता है तो मैं अपनी भी बारी ऐसे ही आएगी
If you don't
जो
mind,
आने नहीं चाहिए
give me a couple. What are your thoughts? What do you think as
Our representative
as a representative
of the
from
Pakistani
Canada?
government for us Canadians living in Pakistan? What are your
Of course,
thoughts?
this incident is very unfortunate, and everybody condemns it. Nobody will approve such a hideous and brutal act. Whoever did it, and there is an investigation going on at the highest level. The Supreme Court of Pakistan itself, the Chief Justice, took notice of the incident, and they have constituted a committee, and the fast track they are undergoing the investigations are undergoing. And you must be aware that the chief of police of that town, the district police officer who was responsible for the security, has been arrested. He is in jail. We cannot guarantee how much punishment or what punishment they will get, but it would be according to the law and it would be fast and quick. This is what we can assure you as government representative. Nobody approves of any brutality, any violation of human rights, but when such acts are condemned all over the world, and I understand your concerns, and you have gathered here for a cause where we stand with you. And as a government representative, I can assure you that will be an outcome and it would be publicized. The initial inquiry report has already been made public by the order of the Supreme Court. And we hope the verdict will come out very soon and it would be according to the law.
Another question is, I understand this happened in Maliban Maldives, but should it happen with any person not in Pakistan or anywhere else in the world? I mean, considering it's happening still, there was another incident a couple of days after. It wasn't videotaped, but I think it was in Lahore, and the same happened. What should be done to stop these kind of things?
There's no government in Pakistan. There's no government. Those people should be more tortured than those innocent little boys.
देखिए अगर इजाज़त हो छोटा मुँह तो बड़ी बात मैं कहता हूँ मैं आई वाज बोर्न इन कैनेडियन मैं शुक्र करता हूँ खुदा रसूल अमीर मम्मी अलैहिस्सलाम को कि मैं आई वाज बोर्न इन कैनेडियन मेरी आवाज़ और मेरी नफ़रत से आपको पता इज़हार हो जाएगा कि मेरे पास कितनी मोहब्बत है पाकिस्तान आई बीन विजिट पाकिस्तान मैनी ओकेजन्स देखिए पाकिस्तान जिस दिन द brothers died Pakistan died मेरी नज़र
Absolutely.
And I think that's the views of the majority of the
Majority
people.
of us.
हाँ मुझको टाई पहनने का शौक है आपको भी होगा लेकिन ये कुछ नहीं रहेगा ये दफ्तर कुछ नहीं रहेगा इन एसेंस यू आर नथिंग यू फायर जिस मुल्क में नथिंग बट फॉल्सहुड
No respect
corruption,
whatsoever.
quota system extremism कल अमीर मोमिनी अलैहिस्सलाम के जुलूस पे there was a bomb, suicide bomb. There's on what baseless बुनियाद आप कहते हैं पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद, पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद? On what base? On what base do you have? In essence, you have to. This event has two purposes. उसकी मौत ज़ाहिर नहीं, उनकी मौत नहीं ज़ाहिर चलनी चाहिए. Their मौत has to cause a revolution in Pakistan. मुशर्रफ साहब को मैंने मुशर्रफ साहब को क्योंकि मेरे अजीज़ रिश्तेदारी के तौर पे मैंने मुशर्रफ साहब को ये बात ही कही. And he says the same thing कि अगर आप चेंज नहीं करते निज़ाम को और उनके the police officer को, दूध वाले से लेके जो दूध में पानी मिलाता है सदर तक, everyone's हरामी बिच. Everyone. क्यों? No integrity. Why do you become lawyers? Why do you have institutions? Why do you waste your time studying when all you're going to do is the rupee? I can just throw rupees at you. It's all a topi. Those guys, वो इतनी बड़ी दाढ़ियाँ थी, इतनी टाइट टोपियाँ पहनी थी उन्होंने. क्या होंगे उनके रोज़े? सामने बैठे थे. कहाँ गए उनके रोज़े? It's all a topi.
और जो मुल्क हमने अल्लाह के नाम से लिया है, उस मुल्क में ये काम हो रहे हैं, like हम सारों को शर्म आनी चाहिए. A lot of us here born and raised in Canada, but we have ties to Pakistan, and we love Pakistan more than people who live in Pakistan, and I can say that proudly, but now I don't know if I can. And
Look,
this
we
is
share,
very shameful, and it's not a political thing, I understand that,
On
it's
a
a
human level,
humanitarian
personal
thing.
level, I share whatever you say. And I can guarantee you that about this specific incident, investigation will finish soon, and
There's videos,
there'll be
it's
justice.
clear who's done it, and I don't see how
be
this can
justice.
take a long period of time to get figured out, and justice should be done now.
We'll see justice, inshallah, in a few days about the
Inshallah.
specific incident. About everything else, I respect your emotions,
there should be
your
some
feelings.
outcome before
If
Eid.
you have anything documented,
We do, and we will submit that.
and you can give it to me, and we'll convey to the concerned authorities that there is so much anger and so much emotionalism.
That
So
exactly
that
was
they
one of
should-
our
they
other
should realize
requests.
it.
That you, being an ambassador, you should relay our concerns to the Pakistani government.
We will convey you.
And you should let them know that here we're embarrassing Pakistanis today.
I understand. I fully understand.
I have one last question for you.
ये
What
हम
are your
यहाँ
thoughts
पे
for
रह के
the
फाइट कर
brothers
सकते
and
हैं,
the
तो वो
family?
लोग वहाँ पे क्यों नहीं कर सकते?
I have one last question for you. What are your thoughts for your brothers and for the brothers that died in the family? What would you say to them? I mean, as a government representative.
First of all, as a human being, a fellow Pakistani, most sad at time, grieve what happened. It's really any human being cannot even look at it what happened. What to tolerate of. You cannot even watch the video and stop crying. It is the most brutal thing we ever saw in our lives.
I think
happened
the
to
whole
them?
world, probably one of the most brutal things. I've never probably come
It's
across
most
anything
brutal
like that.
thing.
And this
that's
is
why-
not the first time or the last time this has happened in Pakistan. It was on video and it was all over YouTube, which is why it spread like wildfire. But this happens so much, and only because these people know they will not get punished the way they should. And if we set a stronger precedent, people won't think twice. People will think twice before doing this. They won't just सर हम जो चल रहा है उसको जाके पीटना शुरू कर दो, बाकी सारे जो खड़े हुए उनको
it's
भी.
not like that. Inshallah, they'll be brought to justice. The
Oh, look
perpetrators.
at this. Look at this. This.
I don't know how.
ये देखें, इसकी आप टोपी और दाढ़ी देखें. इसका रोज़ा, इसका कहाँ है इसका रोज़ा?
रोजे रख के ऐसे काम कर रहे हैं.
Watching them.
And then after killing them, hanging them and parading their bodies around the town, and then the police cars are guiding the trailer to see, for traffic control
A
purposes.
15 and 17-year-old.
यानी मासूम
Can you believe
इंतहा
that?
शरीफ आदमी.
Can you
Just
believe
come
that?
on. शरीफ दो आदमी एजुकेटेड बात करें.
तो तरावी पढ़ा रहा बड़ा भाई.
Hafiz.
I
Can you
share-
believe
I
that?
share-
A Hafiz boy.
इंसानों की कोई वहाँ पे
I
nobody.
agree with you.
there's-
It is intolerable.
And we
I
should
agree
not
with you.
blindfold ourselves.
We should be
Everybody
allowed to-
should be able to have the guts to see this video. That is one thing I say
It's
for
the
sure.
reality. These people live through it. We can't even see it.
Are you
Yeah.
giving
But these
me
people
something
live
so
through
that
it.
we can convey to?
We
Yes,
won't
we are.
stop. Another thing, we won't stop. Just because we're here today doesn't mean that this is it. If you don't see something, we will be here again.
It's going to be growing.
It's
every
going to
single time
grow
it
and
comes,
grow and grow, and we're going to get more people involved up until something solid is not done. That's just our last thing we have to say.
We hope
All we want is
inshallah.
justice.
Inshallah.
At the
Okay.
end of the day, that's all we want.
शुक्रिया बहुत बहुत आपका, आपने हमारी आवाज़ सुनी.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for taking the time to come down.
We want justice.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Justice delayed is.
Justice denied.
Justice delayed is.
Justice denied.
What do we want?
Justice.
everybody for coming out today, and we want to show them that this is not the end. If we don't get justice now, we will be back again, and we're not stopping here. We want to show them that Pakistan is asleep, but the Pakistanis around the world are not asleep. We need justice, and we need it now. Thank you.
One last time, guys. What do we want?